Hi, welcome to my channel, House of Spirit. My name is Madeline Parker, and I'm going to do a read today for the week of, what are we? We are October 19th, 2020, and I do know a little bit about what's going on astrologically this week, so let's jump in and discuss that a little bit. Well, we do have Mercury is currently in retrograde. Communication card there. Mercury is in retrograde in the sign of Scorpio. We have the Sun in Libra squaring Saturn. We have Jupiter conjuncting Pluto, I think, and when we've got all these planets are kind of conjuncting. We have Jupiter starting to catch up with Saturn. I know it's pretty close to Jupiter. It's at 19 degrees. Jupiter's at 22. We've got about 3 or 4 squares going on with all these planets. We've got a Mars is squaring Jupiter. Mars is kind of still squaring Saturn a little bit, I think, pretty close, yep. I mean, within a 6-degree orb, everybody's still kind of squaring each other. But at the same time, we've got like 2 major water triangles going on. So let's see who wins this week. What is going to be the most powerful energy of all of that? And Spirit, if you could guide us how to handle these squares would be great. Thank you. All right, if you'd like a personal read, my email link is below. And alrighty, let's take a look and see what the energies are like for the week of October 19th. I had a mind blank. All right, let's take a look. I was going to try to do all the individual houses for each of these reads, but I think this energy of, these reads are kind of giving an overall idea of the energies, and then you can kind of apply it to wherever Capricorn falls in your chart and Mars, where your cardinals are. This is a very cardinal week, although we do have some water trines. All right, let's take a look. We start out the week with the 6 of Wands, good. 4 of Pentacles in the headspace, Ace of Pentacles, 6 of Swords. So let's take a thought about that. Hangman, Fool, out of alignment. 8 of Swords. I'm going to say that this week is very much about new beginnings that are starting, that are initiating, in my opinion, because now we get all these major arcanas at the bottom of my read, which looks like things really in a state of go. Wow, 3 aces. So what we're looking at here is a period prior to materializing a new sort of reality. I mean, with all these planets that are about to go into Aquarius, and Saturn is going to go into Aquarius, it's going to start a new 28-year cycle, 29-year cycle around. So whatever we need to initiate for this new cycle is sort of lining up. It's like everything is out of alignment, but we're lining up, and for this new beginning that's coming, which is a fate, which is what the universe really is lining you up for, because you have to be in your right relationship, in your right job, in your right location at the initial period for this 28-year cycle, because this next 28-year cycle with Saturn and Aquarius is going to be the cycle that sustains you for 28 years. So you've got to be in the right areas and in the right places that will sustain you for 28 years. So the universe is going to nudge you into those alignment, right relationships, right job, right location. The universe is going to align you by blocking other things, other options, and kind of setting you up so you can be in the right spot for this new initiation that's coming, the new cycle that's coming. See all these aces, a new cycle, decisions needing to be made, King of Swords. But we are in a sort of, we've got Mercury in retrograde, we've got Saturn stationing direct, Jupiter's direct, Pluto is direct, Mars is retrograde still. So So we're still not quite ready with Mars and Mercury in retrograde. We're still not quite ready yet to really take everything to the next level, because we're still aligning. We're still gaining clarity on what are the decisions that really inspire us. That's what Mars is doing. The Emperor is ruled by Mars. Aries masculine, ruled by Mars. Making decisions that align us and set us free. Aquarius is the energy that sets us free. It's the emancipation. So we're aligning more strongly, even though we don't know necessarily the new beginning yet. We can't see it, and we're still a little bit concerned and saving money and worried about it, and maybe we're all a little bit emotionally thrown off by these squares that are not letting us go the wrong way. And we're letting go of the emotional, we're letting go of the resistance, and even though we're emotionally processing it with some fears, we're in the process of ending these fears and releasing attachment and sort of the confined way that we used to think. It was confining, so that is no longer, we're sort of breaking out of mental restrictive paradigm that is stopping us from us lining up to be in the right spot for this next new cycle. And this is right here is talking to us about the next cycle. Wow, that's great. We've got Lovers, the Wheel of Fortune, the Sun, and an Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. So we are talking about inspired, breaking through the mental perceptions that were holding us back into things that were out of alignment. There is victory coming here, even though really you don't see it quite yet. Because these tough planet squares are getting things in the right spot. The center of the read really says we're not quite ready for these new beginnings. We're clearing some old negativity up, old negative thoughts, ending relationships that aren't positive, so that we're letting go of being emotionally out of alignment around things not happening the way we think, and opening up and breaking through to let the universe guide us the right way to our divine mates, into our fated destiny, breaking free of the limitations and initiating a new beginning, initiating new starts. And so let's take a moon card out here for some clarity, please. Added clarity. These new beginnings are definitely in alignment. We really are being aligned to new beginnings that we are not 100% feeling secure about yet. But let's have a look and see what the cards have to say. Nothing will come of that situation. So we're letting go. That landed there. We're letting go of situations that nothing really is coming from. And we're starting to see what they are. And we're ending that. We're starting to sort of realize that there's a higher vision. I have a vision that I'm trying to execute in my life. And so what I think is that we can still hold our vision for what we most desire, but it may not come. Adjustments are required. So we're going to have to adjust our mode of operation and how to acquire it. We have to go outside the box, because we're really coming to a new paradigm. We're really opening up a new paradigm, which really is, the world is changing. We're completely changing the way we do so much. So our brains can't even fathom what that looks like. So we have to erase our like, this is what this card to me actually always means, is kind of erasing the past, clearing the past, moving forward, starting over, clean slate. So that's in a way what this energy is. It's you see, expect powerful change. The new moon eclipse. Plus a new romantic cycle begins. Here, romantic cycle beginnings. Because we're breaking through our mental limitations that were holding us back from things that are really good for us, that are expanding our life. This card represents expansion. All right. Hopefully that read is clear and helpful, and thank you for watching. Namaste.